Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. Today I have a junk journal that I want to share with you. It's listed in my Etsy shop. So if you were at my Etsy shop and wanted to see more of the book, here's where you can see the entire book, because in Etsy it only allows you 5 photos. So by having this video, you can see the entire book. This is a theme. It's called Tea and Roses. So it has tea and roses in it. The junk journal is pretty thick. It started out thin, but once I started putting all the lace and other papers and tags, it got thicker. But it's chunky, and I like chunky books. The cover is made from, well, front and back. It's a brown file folder, and it's folded in half. And then on the front is an image I found, I think on Pinterest, but online somewhere. And I fussy cut her out, and I glued her on this book page. It says the seed that Ina planted. I guess it just kind of, I felt like it went with the theme. And then for the letters, I used, they look like Scrabble tiles, but it's cardboard and it's dimensional. And I inked around the edges to make it a little bit more old looking. And then the spine I covered with lace here. And then here's the back. Okay, so the colors here are mostly pinks and greens and a little bit of blue. I do have another book with the same theme, but the colors in that one is more blues and pinks. Okay, so that's in another video. I did this video first with both of them together, but I rushed through it, and then also I was having link issues to the Etsy, so I decided just to go ahead and redo the videos. So if you've already seen this, I apologize, but it's just because, like I said, the link wasn't working. Anyway, the measurements, I believe, is 8.5 by about 5.5. Okay. Okay, and all the other details are going to be in my Etsy listing. Okay, and the closure is this seam binding on this. I always forget what this is called, post hitch or something like that. But I call it a little doorknob, so that's my term for it. So anyway, here we go. So here's the first page, right here. It's just simple. You can glue photos here if you want to. Okay, and then here's an image of a vintage lady here drinking her tea. Okay, and then here's a place where you can write a title or anything you want to there. Okay. The next page, here's a place for, you can put photos also. Place for writing. And the papers have been tea dyed. Okay, and here's some washi tape. And here's this page. And I've got like papers all ripped up in there just to give it that really old vintage look. There's a tag, tea-dyed tag, with some ribbon, lace and fibers on there. Okay. And the collection are from different papers. I just went through my stash and just picked out papers that had the colors and themes that I felt worked well together. And then, but this is from Marian Smith's Tea Party collection, or Mad Tea Party. I think that's what it's called. Okay, and there's that page. And here's a stamp verse. Some pretty roses. And then here's a pocket. This is from an old book. The tag here has a stamp. And then in the back. And then here's a little pocket. You can put a little note or another little tag in. Okay. And here's an envelope I covered with paper, and you fold it, open it up, then you can put some notes in here. And here's a tuck spot. And here's a stamp on a Tim Holtz ticket. And I think this is graph paper, I believe. Okay, and here's another image I got off the internet. Place for journaling. So there's some of the pages do have ribbons and lace on the edge for trimming. Here's a giant teacup. Okay. And here's a pocket here with this really pretty worn out. Some of you may recognize this. I think that's from Bramble Rose collection. I love that paper. So pretty. Then here's just some doilies here, craft doilies. And here's a washi tape with butterflies. And then here's a, that's also from Marion Smith's stamp here with a teapot. Okay. And here's a pretty, that's pretty too. I think that's from Marion Smith also. And here's a couple of tea-dyed index cards. You can write recipes if you want to. Tea recipe or cakes or cookies. Then here's a place for a tuck spot right here. Okay, another tuck spot. A pocket here. And then just a tea-dyed paper. Put notes in there. And this is just a tag. So lots of places to journal. There's some washi tape here. More pretty paper. Little note card. Okay. Here's some more recipe cards or index cards. Okay, so that's the first signature, and there are two signatures. And then here's this next page. So some pages are not decorated, so so that way you can put in your own decor in there if you want to add more trim, memorabilias, photos. And then here's a little girl drinking her tea. Sorry, or it could be coffee, but it's tea. And here's a pocket. Some stamp with teacups. More pages for journaling. Pretty paper. Chandelier stamp. Here's some graph paper. And here's another envelope for putting notes in. Here's a tuck spot. And here's a pocket. Note card. I love that paper too. That's pretty. Okay, and here's it says you and me and tea. Here's a tag. And here's an image of these two kids having tea with these birds in a nest. I think that's so cute. Okay, and then here's just a belly band and a tag with girls preparing tea. Here's a journaling card. Okay, tuck spot, pocket. Here's a tuck spot. Okay, and then here's a tag. In the glassine envelope I tea-dyed and covered with paper. Okay, so that's the book. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.